Hi everyone. Um, it's been like what 7 months maybe since I made a video, and honestly, it's due for a video time. So why not? So there's like different parts in this 7 months journey that I have went through. That like, oh my gosh! But I'm gonna break this down, starting how let's say, okay, we had to leave where we were staying because the landlord says no one paid rent. But I know for facts, like my mom was paying rent, the money was given to him. The thing was, my mother didn't get receipts. So in his head, because you know that whole don't pay your, you didn't have to pay your rent, blah blah blah. But we were paying rent, so I didn't understand. Says we didn't pay rent, so we had to leave. We owe like $4,000. Okay, cool. Trying to figure out where me and my kids can go because at that time they wasn't renting out. Couldn't barely do nothing. Like it was just horrible. And so like his mom comes in. His mom comes in, saves the day. Cool. And it was okay like the first 2 weeks. I should have left after the first 2 weeks because everything was good. Everything was fine. I didn't feel like it was going to be a problem. Well, it was. So, check this out. I'm going to start by saying I love him to death, but there's things about him that always bothered me. I didn't understand why he moved or think like that. And now I get it, because his mom is totally like that. Like, I don't hate the woman. I just don't like certain ways about her. Starting with, she will put a man before her kids in 2.5 seconds. Like, if that man say jump off that building, she will say which one and how high. And probably not none of those things. She'll just do it. Now, that disturbs me because she's currently dating a dude that clearly all her kids don't even like or don't even know him. Some of them do, and none of them like them. The ones that do know him do not like this man. I think he's a snake. I think he's a perv. She had told stories about how he married his cousin and then turned around and got his sister pregnant, and his nephew is really his kid. Like, I'm talking about full on. Like, you can't tell me, like, these are like in the movies. Like, you cannot tell me that the things that this woman said is true. Like, about the boyfriend she dating. Like, this is about the dude she's dating. And like, I see why he hates this man, because when he was living with his mom, she used to make them do things with this man. Like, he, I guess, had a little side job paying houses and whatnot, right? But he didn't do it. He had the kids to do it so he can get paid all the money, so him and the mother can run off and go spend the money. It's crazy. Then you have the youngest son. He was mostly around her and this boyfriend, right? This boy's so scared of this man. Like, you can't tell me that you don't see that something happened to this boy with this man that probably made him turn out the way he is today. Like, no offense, that little boy so messed up in the head. Well, he ain't little, he's like 18, but he's younger than me. So little boy so messed up. It's just sad. It's completely sad. Like, now mind you, I'm being grateful because she took us in when we really didn't have nowhere to go, and I'm trying to be mindful, but I'm just boggled because it's like, you cater to this man's every whim, and like, what? Like, I like to cook, and I don't have a problem with cooking. I don't have a problem with cleaning, but I'm not your maid either. I'm not your maid. I'm not sitting here feeling like I need to cook and clean when you say. Like, she will come to me and be on the couch watching a movie, and she'll be like, what you cooking today? Mind you, I done cook breakfast and lunch. What more do you want? She wants a snack. Mind you, I'm only cooking this many times in a day because her fat boyfriend's in the room and he's too fat and lazy to go to the kitchen and cook for himself. And she thinks now she doesn't have to cook because now she can come to me and I'll cook for her and her man. No, I will not. Like, it was mind-blowing how this woman could literally, she doesn't hide it. It's clear as day. Like, she doesn't even hide it. Like, I got something. I see it too. It's like right there. And got some little gold in my shit. Like, I'm not even gonna pause this. This is just me getting it off my chest. So, like, everybody could be outside having a good time, and like, she will call me. I'm outside minding my business. Call me inside to ask me what am I cooking. She's starving. And then I'm like, so go cook something. Like, I'm having a good time with people outside. And the one thing that she always wanted me to cook was fried chicken. Like, fried chicken. Now, mind you, I love me some fried chicken. I love it. But this woman wanted it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a late night snack too. Like, go in the kitchen and fry up chicken. Like, at first it didn't bother me, but like the 20th time I realized, because the 2 weeks I was there, when I tell you, I literally like cook chicken around the clock, all the time, all the time. It was me who introduced other food, meat in her diet. Like, she said, I could only eat steak because I don't choke on steak. Every other meat she chokes on. But mind you, she's eating fried chicken. Chicken. It was me who was bringing in steak. It was me who was cooking steak. I'm trying to understand the logic. Like, like, make it make sense. You choke on eating chicken, but you eat chicken. It makes no sense. You eat sandwiches, and you don't choke on it. Like, it was like, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Now, I get it. I get it. Like, the woman, special. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna continue in a, like, give me a second. I have to do this. I gotta do a part 2.